Hey, welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. We are
Yes.
live at another Crypto Walk session. It is Monday evening. I am Leah Laverne.
And I am Afia Baptiri.
Yes, and today the ladies are taking over Crypto Walk. So I hope
Yes.
y'all are ready for it today. We are super excited. IPA is actually covering for David. He wasn't feeling too good, so she said that she would definitely slide up in this thing
You know it.
and and get y'all excited about Crypto Walk. We've been hearing a lot of great things about these Crypto Walk sessions, so we will definitely want to keep them going. Definitely want to keep bringing y'all all the knowledge, and we're really excited because today we're going to be doing just basic crypto knowledge. I know David and we've been going over a couple of different things for crypto, but today is going to be a review. We're going to go over the basics. We want to make sure that you all are definitely working smarter, not harder. So we're going to make this one a good one for all of the anybody who's missed the last few sessions that we've had. And we're going to do a deep dive into just what's crypto, what is it, how you can participate, why you need to participate, and what we're going to be doing from here. Okay. So awesome. If you can hear us, if you can see us, then please go ahead, hit that like, that share, and that subscribe button so that you can share this information with all the people out there who may be interested in learning a little bit more about crypto. Maybe you know some of these things, maybe you don't. But whole point is sharing is caring. So get this information in front of somebody who, they may see it, know, like, trust, need, whatever it is. Okay, you all. So we're gonna dive right in because like we said, we know I've been getting a lot of questions, especially with the launch of this new project. I don't know about you, but and most of them have been the same for really. Like, I heard of crypto, I see crypto can make money, but what is cryptocurrency? What is blockchain? What are y'all over there doing? How'd you make six figures last year during a pandemic using these methods, right? Using this tool. And we're going to tell you, like we said, the basics, the ABC, literally the ABCs of what crypto is, of how it works, and how we've been able to utilize it thus far. So, like we said, we're gonna go ahead and go right to the beginning. Y'all know I gotta pull up my notes. Right.
Right.
Okay, so we're gonna go right to the beginning, right? So for everybody, if you're just getting on here, please grab your notebooks, grab that pencil, grab that paper. If you've been on these Crypto Walk sessions and you've been tuning in, double check these notes. Maybe you're like, oh, I heard David say that, but here's the second time I'm hearing it. A lot of the times when we hear information, we need to hear it multiple times. You need to hear somebody tell you two, three
Absolutely.
times for it to stick. Because the first time it don't register. Then the
No.
second time you hear it, but it still don't register. And then the third time it finally you hear it and it registers. So we're just going to come back to help reiterate, right? So cryptocurrency is a digital or virtual currency that is secured by cryptography. Okay. What's cryptography? Basically, it just means an encryption code. It's just encrypted. It means that it was put impossible, which makes it nearly impossible to counterfeit or to double spin. Okay, you all. So that's why people are going crazy about crypto, because in this world of bank fraud and cash out scams and all of these other things, people want to protect their money. So cryptocurrency, it helps us do that, right? Many cryptos are decentralized networks based on blockchain technology. Most cryptos are on blockchain technology. Now we have more than cryptos. We have we have tokens, we have NFTs. So we have a few different other methods, but for crypto, it is on the blockchain, right? It's basically, the blockchain is a digital ledger. So you know how the bank tracks your spending? The bank tells you, hey, you spending way more than you deposited this month. That's what blockchain does. Blockchain is a ledger. Blockchain is going to check those processes as you go through them. Right. So far, IPA, how you feeling, Queen? What you got for us?
I'm feeling good. I'm just listening to you. I'm just processing. I'm just listening to the basics again because I already know the power of it. Just the basics again to understand them is powerful because I know how powerful smart contract is. We both made over six figures last year. It changed my whole life, but not just mine, but my whole family. And
Yes. Yes,
I could go on all day.
exactly. Hey, you feel me? So like, I
All
be
day.
listening in because I be trying to figure it out too. So exactly. And repetition is the mother of success. Okay. So like we said, cryptos are decentralized. That's why we love them, which basically means there is no middleman. There's nobody there, trying to dip and dab at your money as you want to use it. Now, there are fees involved with cryptocurrency, but it's not the same as an institution receiving your paycheck and then giving it back to you or not giving it back to you. Because trust me, that's happened too. My money landed in the bank and they was like, that's ours. You owe us that. And I'm like, for what? For fees and overdrafts and come on now, Queen. We know how that
Been
banking
there.
system.
But that's the
So,
power of this as well. Like Leah said, there's no admins, there's no third parties. So what it means is these payments are peer to peer. So that means it's going straight to your wallet and you can cash it right then. You can do whatever you want. So you don't have to, put a withdrawal request. You don't have to do any of those. That's why I love this so much because the hard work that we put, at least we
right,
get all of that profit to us. We don't have to share with
freedom.
nobody.
Right,
We don't have to give half of profits to nobody. It's a
right.
complete instant transaction. It's
Exactly.
powerful. I just wanted to
Exactly.
say that
No,
it's very
yes, chime
powerful.
in. You cliff notes today. So you get in where you Leah, let me pause you there. You get in. As you know, we'll get this thing rolling. And we want y'all to get this information and we want you to clearly understand it. So as we move into this new digital age that we're in, not even coming to anymore, because we said coming to 2 years ago,
Right.
IPA. We said
We
this.
in here.
We said this, y'all, 2, 3 years ago. We was like, we're coming where people's gonna be all digital, everything's gonna be on the internet. And people were like, oh yeah, whatever. Whatever
Boom.
now. Now you socializing on the internet, you shopping on the internet. You couldn't leave the house for a year. So your entire livelihood depended on systems like cryptocurrency to operate for you. So we're definitely in the day and age. So we don't even have to say in the future. No, right now, today, this is what we're doing with crypto, and this is how it's helping us. Okay. So
And I,
crypto
I
is
wanna I wanna
derived.
touch a little bit on that,
Mhm.
Leah. I just wanna say this real quick. You guys, about 5 to 10 years from now is gonna be so hard to get crypto. I'm telling you. Just I've seen the growth in crypto in the last few years. Five 5 to 10 years from now, it's gonna be so hard just to get $100 of it. So right now is the best time to get in. Right now is the even if you don't have a lot of money, start with
Exactly.
something small. Leah, you might witness, okay? When I started the smart contract, what are we doing right now? Because you actually gave me that money. How much did you give me working on my six figures? Because I know you remember.
Yo, $30.
$30. I'm not lying. She's like, because time was hard. And she said, you know what? I'm gonna give you this $30, and you're gonna start this contract with me. And boom, 6 months later, we both sitting at six figures. Like,
Hey, now that's the power. Like it's so because it's movement. You feel me? You want to get where movement is almost always. A lot of people be like, don't go with the crowd. You shouldn't, be with the crowd. But when it comes to institutions,
you
that's
want
where you
that,
want to be you want to be ahead of the crowd when it
right?
comes to creating new institutions. You feel me? Like a lot of people want to say stuff about the medical industry, but do you know who got in front of it? The people who are like, oh, it's a hospital over there and a hospital over there. Let's make it an institution. Let's make a network. Let's make a community of workers of people who need this product or service and offer it to them. And that's what crypto is doing for us. It's giving you your money back, y'all. Like we're single
Absolutely. I
moms. We
start so
know.
since you said that, I started this project today. Well, last night to be exactly. And it hasn't even been 24 hours. And literally the first couple hours, I got my money back, and I posted in my story today because that's the power of crypto. I
Yes.
was like, oh my goodness! I got in an hour later, boom!
And
I
we've
got
been
my
doing
money
this
back.
for a year and we still be like, oh Lord.
Right?
And we still be doing it because it's exciting. But like we said, when the volume, when the mass and mass amounts of people are coming to utilize this tool, because it is a tool, then you want to be the one selling the toolboxes. You want to be the one standing there with the bags talking about, here you go, here you go. And that's what we're doing with crypto, right? We're giving y'all the tools, the tool bag. We giving you the workstation. We giving you the place, everything that you need. Okay. So cryptocurrency, the word is actually derived from encryption techniques, which are basically used to secure the network. So a lot of the times, again, like how we talk about people just dipping dabbing in your money. I know even some of y'all have subscriptions right now, and you're like, oh my gosh, how did that come out? It's because so many people got their hands on your money. Everybody's trying to get their piece while they can without you noticing. And honestly, that's literally the plan. And working in the financial services on multiple fields, y'all, from nonprofit to retail to restaurants, and working behind and learning some of these techniques that they're using, like, listen, if you just get their credit card number, they'll never cancel this subscription. You have at least a year. They're going to pay every month for a year before they
I'm one of them
realize,
people.
queen, before they even realize that we're still getting paid from them. So
Yep.
just get their credit card information, get their debit card information, get them locked into a subscription. And don't get me wrong, I love subscriptions, but the whole point is that puts so many strains on your money. Everybody dipping and dabbing. Cryptocurrency allows you to avoid that because it's an encrypted network, which means every transaction is intentional. Every transaction is purposeful, which means I'm not just losing money like what came out today, what came out yesterday. I'm purposely saying this money is going over there and that money is going over there because I am responsible. I am my own banker now. Okay. This is what happens when you want to become responsible for your own money. You have to be responsible. And a lot of
Yes.
people, they get turned off by crypto. I've had multiple people tell me, and listen, y'all, they blame it on crypto, but I'm just going to tell you the story, and y'all drop in the comments. If this is, oh, let's take a second to plug, y'all, because I need a water break, right? I don't even, did I bring my, okay, yeah. So we're going to take a second to plug, though. Smart Systems, go ahead, get your membership and plug in so that you can be a part of all these training calls that we do. We have Forex, we have branding, we have life insurance, these crypto calls. We have so much other things for you all to tap into. And all it takes from you is that small monthly subscription that I was just telling y'all about. But it's so worth it because it's an investment. You understand, like you're learning, you're getting something back from it. And a lot of people be like, well, spending money on education is dumb because I don't got nothing to show for it. But when you know, you know. Okay.
Yeah. Learning is earning. And I know that because most of you that listening probably know me. You guys know that English is not my first language. And just to understand it, I paid a lot of money for my Forex education, my crypto education, my branding education. And you know what? For me, when I think about how much money I have put in my business, it's an investment. I'm growing it. It's a deposit to my future. And people don't understand that because people want that they want to put investment today and they want the profit tomorrow. But if you sit
Exactly.
down and think about the long term, you will get so much more out of your money than trying to get in and get out type of thing. Like, oh, I want to put this $100 and make 1,000. It's not gonna work that way. Your emotions gonna run high. You're gonna drive
Girl,
yourself crazy. I've been there.
girl. When really You gon' really, if you think about it, like you spend $100 on date night. You go out at least once a week.
Easy.
Most people, a lot of people go out 2, 3 times. But we're gonna talk about the people who are modest. You go out once a week. You go out once a week. What you paying for? You first of all, you spending money before you leave the house because you definitely going out dressed and pressed and feeling like $1,000,000. That's
Right.
hair, nails, shoes, outfit. You feel me? Makeup for the ladies. However, so you already in before you leave the house. Okay, you in debt. Then when you go out house, then what are you doing? Got to get gas to go wherever you're going. You got to park, and if you in Atlanta, parking is 20 off rip. It's
Right.
$20. You feel me? So
And
you
another 40
paying
to
to
get
park.
in whenever you going.
Right, which finna be another $20 to $60.
Yep.
So listen, you sitting at 80 right now, y'all. We sitting at 80 right now, okay? Then you gotta get in there and get a drink. What? Gotta sip
Right.
or smoke or something. And that's gonna run you another $40. You're already at $130. Come on now, y'all.
Exactly. And well, you know
$120.
what, Leah? When I thought about that concept, it really changed the way I use money, the way I
Mm-hmm.
value money, the way I appreciate money. I really look at money as my employee instead of me going out and doing all these things.
Yep.
All I do is get the knowledge and put my money to work instead of getting no knowledge and me going to work. Now I got the knowledge. I paid that money, but now that money that I put in is helping me my is helping me
Right.
grow my money,
Right.
and
Yes.
it's an
And you're
amazing
gaining
feeling.
something, right? Versus losing it and
Exactly.
getting nothing back. You're gaining, except for maybe a headache and a story. You could full double that money because one thing I've learned about money is this a doubles game. If you learn how to double down your money enough times, you'll hit 1,000,000 quick. You double down 112 times, you sitting at 1,000,000. Like it's a doubles game. So
Yes.
you just got to know how to play the game. And like we were saying, it's about being responsible. So of course cryptocurrency has faced some criticism when it's come to crypto, because a lot of people don't want to be responsible. They want to just go out, spend there, and think that money's going to come, but that's not the truth. So for a number of reasons, cryptocurrency, they equate it to like illegal activities. The exchange rate is volatile, which is true. You know, the infrastructure, which means blockchain, and why this may not be perfect or that may not be functional 100%. So it's a few different reasons why people are still skeptical about cryptocurrency, including even inflation. They're trying to figure out how to manage these coins. What's the supply, what's the demand, how does it work? Because what we're taught in school is that our money goes off the gold standard and they make enough money that's valued at the amount of gold that we have. But honestly, that's all BS. We got away from that standard years ago, right after the Great Depression and the banks crashed, and Nixon, yeah, I'm sorry. I'm not even gonna call out no names because I don't want to mess up no president's name right now. But y'all know who was president back there during the Great Depression. And he was like, listen, this is what we're gonna do. We're going to ditch this gold standard. We're gonna start putting the paper back in the people's hands so that they can stop panicking and looting and rioting and being upset with us as their government. And they got away from that gold standard, and we are now on a fiat standard, which basically means we gauge our currency off the value of other nations' currencies. So no, our money is not on the gold standard. No, it's not a certain amount of money out there that has to do with gold. They're literally projecting our money off of the value of other countries' money, which means again it's going off about volume and nothing liquid.
Yeah.
Now, cryptocurrency has that same base structure, is going off of usage. How useful is this to the market? The market sets the price, the market drives that price, and the market gets to benefit with the rise and fall of those prices. Okay, so a lot of people are worried about inflation, resistance, and the transparency of it all, but that's mostly because they just don't know what we know, right? They haven't been on these Cryptowalk sessions, and they're not learning the basis of
Right.
cryptocurrency and how you can run up 6 figures working part-time during a pandemic. Okay, y'all. So that's what we're here to talk to you all about, and we're here to share with you all. Okay. So the first cryptocurrency, like we said, we stick into the basics, was Bitcoin. Now, a lot of people have heard of Bitcoin. Most people have at this point. It's been in a lot of movies. You see a lot of people using it for different things. Originally, when I was like first introduced to crypto and Bitcoin, it did have to do with like illegal activity, because it was like that's how people were getting paid to do whatever they were doing online, sell like propaganda, edibles, cannabis, things like that. So it kind of got a bad rap from people from that way. But once I started learning and studying crypto, and I learned why, not why they were using it, but why they were using it, it's because of the privacy of it. It's because of the security of it. And it's because of the private networks. Bitcoin is on blockchain, which basically is that encrypted network. Okay. Bitcoin is still one of the most it is the most valuable, and it's still one of the most popular coins. Although now we have over 5,000 cryptocurrencies, y'all. 5,000 plus, because it's cryptos popping up every single day. And it doesn't take much to actually create a crypto. All you have to do is file for licensing, almost like your business, right? So for Bitcoin, just to get back to it being the number one and the biggest, there are 21 million Bitcoin in circulation. That's what drives the value of Bitcoin. We'll stick with Bitcoin, of Bitcoin. That's what's driving the value of it, because there are 21 million, because more and more people want a piece of it. That's what's driving the price to go up. And that's one of the reasons why when the price drops, it's because people aren't utilizing Bitcoin. And in relation to our fiat currencies, it's market reaction. So that's how the price is rising and falling. It's the people buying and using it versus the people who are trying to get into it, trying to get better positioning into it. So they're doing certain things to manipulate the market. And we know all about market manipulation as traders, because they be out here, y'all. They be out here trying to get us, right?
Oh yeah.
Yes, yes,
And that's another thing, there is a lot of scammers, and that's where education come from, because if you know, you're not going to let other people just take your money. You're going to know better. Cuz I got scammed before I started this, actually a couple times, cuz I was so desperate for money. It sounded good. I'm like, "Oh yeah, what? I can turn 500 to 5,000? Okay."
you.
Never saw that. So, learning, getting education, to be honest with you, 100% is key. So before you even think about investing, get little bit of knowledge about it. Just the basics. Just know where your money is going. Just know the basics of it, cuz it does pay. It really does pay when you know what you're doing. Cuz when you don't
Exactly.
know, you panic. Like, oh my God, I'm gonna sell because I just losing $10, and your emotions run high. So it really does pay to get the education. I can't even stress that enough, because
Right.
I know, because
I mean,
I
that's
was
really
a
what it's
beginner.
about, because, like you said, once you know that, nobody can take that away from you. Can't
Absolutely
nobody
not.
stop you when it comes to, doing whatever it is you have to do. You have knowledge, and that knowledge is valuable, and that value gets you paid. And that's where the money comes from, the value that you hold. So if you want to become more wealthy, you got to become more valuable to the market. And as we're talking about
Exactly.
supply and demand, that's exactly how that works. When you supply your value to markets, then those people will be like, oh, I want some too. And then your value goes up, because more people want what you have. And it's only so much of you
Exactly.
to go around. So you better put a price tag on that thing and add tax. Okay. So let's get right back. But yes, so like we were saying about Bitcoin and supply and demand, that's how it works. So there's 21 in circulation, and just like many of the other cryptos, they have a certain number in circulation, and that's what's going to drive the value of the cryptos. So for those of you who are wondering, well, how is it valuable? How does it work? Because just like money, that kind of based it off of the supply and demand, there's a certain amount in circulation, and the more people who want those coins, then the more valuable those coins are going to become. And that's what's happening right now in our markets. That's why our markets are going up as our US dollar is dropping because of war, because of inflation, because of a pandemic. Our currency is becoming less and less valuable. Cryptocurrency is becoming more and more valuable because people want to retain the value of their coins. Okay. So cryptocurrencies hold the promise of making it easier to transfer funds directly between two parties. Okay, that's what we were talking about. There's no middleman. You get to cut the middleman out, and you get to keep more of what you earn. You get to use more of what you earn without having to pay maintenance fees and pay admin fees and pay late fees and overdraft fees. And just on that note, it is completely, like I said, this story, one of my crypto cards, I absolutely love it. Because you know how when you put them subscriptions will overdraft you, honey. You gotta watch some bad boys. Because them overdraft fees ain't no joke. Now you worried about $60, $70 because your card didn't overdraft twice. Now with crypto debit cards, which there are, I don't have to worry about that. If it ain't in that crypto account, then they not getting it. You're not overdrafting nothing. What's mine is mine, and what's yours will soon be mine. Okay? That's how I see it. And I'm not trying to go backwards on that. So that's one of the things about it being a secure network between two parties. You have to want to send them the money. You feel me? You don't have to worry about somebody just taking it. And yeah, it's convenient sometimes, but a lot of the times, y'all losing so much money and you just don't know it because it's on autopilot. They're automatically taking your coins, okay? So these transfers are instead secured by the use of public keys and private keys and different forms of incentive systems. So smart contracts or something like that, but these private keys, this is where the responsibility comes in about you being your own banker. You want to be your own banker and you want more your cash, then you have to be responsible for these private keys, which are now like your social security cards, your birth certificates, your passports. They're very important documents that you want to have in your way.
Okay, I think she got kicked out. Yeah, I think she got kicked out. But yeah, everything that we are. Oh, that she's back. Oh, I think. Oh, there she is. Okay, I'm like, wait.
Listen, y'all, man, we ain't going for it no more. We done told y'all we was gonna be on these kinks. How's my audio though? Can you still hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, I'm hearing a little. Oh, right. Can you still hear me? Okay, yep, I was getting some feedbacks because I was monitoring. So, yes, y'all, like we said, we're gonna be on it. They kick us off, we right back in that thing.
I know, Facebook does that though.
It's no, that was my phone. You know how I be multitasking.
Oh,
so
yeah.
I just, but like we said, we can just continue. We were talking about private keys. You still have the notes up, right?
Yes, I do.
Okay, great. You may have to go ahead. You want to take the lead on this last part, and you can tell them all about private keys.
Yes, the private keys. Oh my gosh, this is really important, and it's really important to have a crypto wallet. Okay, because I know a lot of people as newbies they trade, they use Robinhood, and I know Leah because I was one of them. Okay, I was one of that person. I had my
Right.
my money in Robinhood. Leah, get your money out of the Robinhood. You want your crypto to be secured, and you will also want to own your crypto. So by having the wallet, every crypto wallet that you open, it has a private key. These keys are so important because the wallets are very secured. If you lose your keys, if you misplace them, you cannot get back in your wallet. So important when you open a crypto wallet to buy crypto or to transfer crypto, whatever you're doing it for, make sure that you save those keys. Take a screenshot and send it straight to your email, even your messenger, 4 or 5 places. And
Mm-hmm.
also name the app, because later on as you go and grow with crypto, you might want to get another wallet. So what you want to do, what I did for mine, because I have like a whole bunch. So what I did, I will screenshot it and I will send it to my email, and I will name the app. So if I'm using, for example, Trust Wallet, I will put Trust Wallet keys, and if I have MetaMask, I will put MetaMask. So that way you don't go back like, okay, which keys are these?
Right.
Because those keys are very, very important.
Yes, exactly. And yep, just feeding off of that, because trust me, we have horror stories of people losing thought. I'm one of them. I know IPA suffered it. We've known
Yeah,
multiple
I
people
lost
have
one
suffered.
too.
There. Like if you lose the keys, they're gone, and that's your money gone. And it's not like it's gone. You just locked out from it. You just ain't
Right.
getting back in there. It's like
I
you
still
just
can
shot it.
see mine. I just can't get to it.
Me too. I don't know
I'm
what's
like,
worse.
oh,
I don't know what's worse because I'd be like, oh, it's going up. Oh, it's going up. But I can't do nothing with it.
like, oh, I
So,
can't get it.
right. Maybe one day I'll discover it. So I just keep it kind of over there and
Right.
go pray I never break this phone. Because that's what's going only thing that'll mess it up.
So
But
definitely do that. If you get
mm,
a crypto wallet, you make sure that those keys are safe. All
yes.
right. And also another thing about that, if you trust someone, whether it's husband, wife, child, um, give them the keys also. Send them to the
Mm,
email. Just in case something happens to you, your loved ones can get to your funds. I thought about that. I was like, okay, if something happens to me, I want my kids to have the money, so
right.
they'll know how to get to my wallet. So just
Right.
like I send it to my email, I send it to my oldest son because he's 20 and I trust him. I send him the same email that I sent to myself. This is Trust Wallet because I taught all my kids how to use crypto wallets now. So I sent it to him. I said, just in case something happened to me, you're responsible for this money.
Exactly. And that's
So
exactly right. That's why I was saying treat this like your birth certificate. Treat it like your
exactly.
social security card because it is, if not more valuable. Because
Hmm.
you can call and get another social security card,
Right.
but ain't nobody giving you your name is not attached to the keys. And that's
Right.
what makes it the high level of privacy. Because if you don't tell nobody that those are your keys, they can see all of your transactions, but they'll never know they're yours.
No.
Because that's what makes crypto wonderful. It is decentralized, it is private, but it is also decentralized and public knowledge. That means anybody can go and look up your wallet address and they can see your activity, but they can't access they
No.
can send you, they can see your wallet and send you money, but they can't take nothing away from it
No.
because it's a one-way transaction. So send them to, and that was great that you said you emailed them to your son. That was
Yeah. Because
great.
I
It
thought
made me
about
think
that. I was like,
for real
something
because
you you never
we
you
had a
never
scare like
know.
that. Right. And one of our people, they was like, yo, literally they died, y'all, and woke and came back to life. I was like, I wrote down all my keys as soon as I came back.
Right.
Like,
I mean, you don't know it, and we built this for our children, for
right.
our legacy.
Yeah.
So it's important that you have a trustworthy person in your life
Yeah.
that will be like, hey, I'm starting a crypto
Right.
account, an investment account. I
Mm-hmm.
want you to be my secondary in this account, just in
Yep.
case something happens.
Yep.
So don't tell them how to
Create a
get the money. Just
will.
give them the
Right.
keys. They'll
Right.
figure it out
Right.
later.
Yeah, exactly. Create a will or send it to your lawyer or attorneys. Those anybody trusted with your financial information, you can share those keys with them in the event of my death. You feel me?
Right.
Open this folder. Don't
Right.
just give them to them because maybe they let you run up some million, they run up on your bag and you can't find
Right.
them. But if you do sealed documents and be like, hey, in an event of this, I want to put this away. Like she said, spouse, older children, if you're single. If you're single, create an email for your kids.
Yep.
And then leave a letter to whoever and be like, hey, this is a letter with the email and password to my kid. You don't even tell them what's in that email, but this is for my kid. And when you tell your children, hey, if anything happens, go open this email. Everything you ever needed will be there for you. And then you got private keys there. You got ledgers. You have everything that you need. They're taken care of.
Absolutely.
And you got to worry about nobody taking advantage of them. Nope. None of that. They got the information. So that was a great one. I like how you
because our cows are growing beautifully.
Right.
So, I kept thinking about that, because we don't know, we don't know. Our days are not promised. But when you get prepared for those times, I know it's uncomfortable to even think about that sometimes, but we have to think about that.
Exactly. You know what's more uncomfortable? Leaving this earth and you didn't share your keys with nobody.
Exactly.
And you got a bag that nobody can touch because you can't sell them.
Exactly.
That's a lot more uncomfortable. And that's happened before too. The whole company.
Yes, it's happened. It really has happened. And this is why we come and we talk about Cryptowalk, because it's important to know these things. Yes, it's easy to put your money in an app or wallet and invest, but to really, it comes back to education. It really comes back to education. Just don't be afraid to learn. We're not saying you guys sit there all day, all night, but don't be afraid to open your phone and just listen. Listen to a couple videos. My life changed forever 5 years ago, and I just, you guys don't understand. Like, I used to be so mad. My soul was mad. I didn't want to be mad, but my soul was so sad that it was reflecting on my body language.
Yeah.
Because it was weighing me down so much. Because I felt like I was in a box and hitting all four corners and couldn't get out. And I know there's a lot of people that are in my place. So this is why we do these, so we can give the value and the education, okay?
Yes. Listen, y'all, that's no small feat. In a pandemic, y'all, like crypto literally stepped in, because we have online businesses too. But mind you, if ain't nobody making no money, they're not spending money. So how you could come in and get in the middle of something that's going to grow with or without you, or without you, it only makes sense. And then, but the kicker is you got to be responsible. You have to be responsible for yourself. Like we said, you got to have these uncomfortable conversations. Hey, I don't know. And then some of y'all really got to stop and think about your habits. Just your habits alone put you at risk. So you would have to be like, listen, son, daughter, whoever you trust and care about, this is information is for you. I just started it. I don't really know how it maybe end up, but this is for you to have, because if anything ever happens to me, then you don't never got to worry. You feel me? Everything you need is right there. And that's how but if you don't want to be a big, you don't put on your big girl pants, you feel me? You don't want to walk out the house with your big boy shirt on, then you're not going to be able to access these opportunities.
Yeah.
You can't do something like this. It takes a special kind of person to lose $12,000. And you feel me? It takes a special kind of person to be like, I fucked that up, but that was me. But that's my fault. You feel me? That's a special kind of person. Anybody else? Oh, crypto's horrible. Oh my God, I can't believe this. Oh my God, this sucks. This is a scam. No, it's not a scam. You played yourself. You did that to
yourself.
Right.
And it always come back to the education. Like, if you hear people say, oh, well, yeah, I was in this opportunity and I put a couple $100 and I didn't make nothing, and they have all these bad things to say about it. But really, if you ask them to really tell the truth and really how it happened,
like, what did you do?
Right.
Well, what didn't work out?
Back to them. I know, because I've lost a lot of money in the markets just being stupid, just trying to figure it out. And I've learned from those mistakes, and really what helped me the most, it really learning how to trade in crypto has helped me with my money management. I
Yeah.
manage my money better.
Yep.
I have budget for my bills. I never did that before, and nobody
Mhm.
asked me to do this. I did it because I know the power of money now. I know what my
Right.
money can do for me. So the
Right.
more I keep my money tight, the more I can expand it, and it's powerful because even if you don't have a lot of money, you guys, we started our account with $30. Okay,
Listen, what you
so
water will grow. What you
absolutely,
water will
that's it.
grow. What you water will grow. And it will grow into another plant that produces seeds. And you can
Yes.
plant them seeds. And if you water them seeds, they will grow too. And that's what we're doing here with cryptocurrency. But we need you to understand that there's good and there's bad. There's very high reward. Very high reward. Like, we're not making the story up. We have the proof. We have the
Oh yeah.
screenshots
No.
to
Yeah.
show you all this entire process of what we did. But we also have the proof that we failed doing it a lot too. And we have the proof to show we failed, we got back up and did it again. We
Hmm.
failed, we learned more, we went further. We failed, now we're sitting at the top and we can come back and tell y'all, don't do that because that's how I failed. Or
Right.
skip that lane. Don't stay. You know, when you racing and like you be listening to the, maybe it's me because I got little boys and they watch cars all the time. Now they be racing and they be like, stay on the inside lane, stay on the outside lane, the curb's coming up, you know, and they're telling you to like stay in your lane. And then you get out your lane. Yeah, don't crash. Okay. Don't crash. Stay, learn, grow as you go. Grow as you go. And the only way to grow is to be in the field, be in the game. You got to do this. Okay. You can read. I studied for 4 years before I invested. I studied for 4 years.
Exactly.
And do you want to know what happened in the meantime of me studying? I helped somebody make I helped somebody else make 5 figures off crypto before I
Yes.
ever did.
Six, you helped me, and I can't thank you enough. If it wasn't for
Look,
you, I
but this
probably would
was,
never
I
got
feel
in.
this was long before I even invested. When I was working in the airport and I was just studying, and I'm like, I know this is, and I knew it because I was trading and I was learning, but I didn't have the funds. I didn't think I had the funds to invest. So I told somebody, I said, listen, Bitcoin just dropped to $4,000, 2018. Bitcoin just dropped to $4,000. Do y'all know what that means? I'm in the back of my kitchen back there where I work going nuts. And everybody's like, what's wrong with? I was like, do y'all not? It's at $4,000. Oh my God, if I could buy a coin right now, I'd be up
Right.
next. Yeah, I couldn't buy a coin. I didn't buy a coin. My coworker bought two.
And
Called me a year later and was like, oh my God, Leah, I've been looking for it because I didn't work at the airport no more. Oh my God, I've been looking for you everywhere. Remember when you said buying crypto? I
yes,
bought some. I
I
made
love it.
300 bands. I was like, congratulations. I'm really happy for
And
you.
I love it, and that's the priceless about this whole thing that we could help other people, and
Yeah,
even if we're might not been invested at the time because
right.
we learned the education because we know how it works,
Yes,
we can share that. You guys,
right.
I'm gonna share this quick story real quick. The guy from my country, you see him in my group. He's from my country. He reached out to me about close to a year ago. He's like, look, I need money. Like, what can I do? I have $2,000 or $1,000. And he's like, where can I put it? Well, was like September or about this time last year where
Mhm.
cryptos was just going crazy. I was like, hey, I helped them get a wallet. I mean, this was completely free. I just was helping him. I felt bad for him. I was like, I know how it is in
Mhm.
my country. I'm gonna help him. He invested 1,000. I actually put it in my story yesterday. If you guys missed it, and I'm gonna put it in this group so you guys can see it. He put $1,000 last year. He's $25,000 up right now. Look, I mean, come on, like,
Talking
come on.
about,
In less than
that's
a
what I'm
year, it hasn't even been a year, and he wrote in our group that we have, and that's what makes me happy. That this is what we do because it's not just about us. It's about
right.
giving,
Yes.
about just really giving the
Sharing.
information and
Yeah.
caring.
It takes a community.
It
It
really
takes a
does.
community for this. But we get to say this time what the value is. We get to say what we want to pay. We get to set the bar, the price. Us, not the banks, not the big institute, not the people who already paid, the little people who got $1,000 and who know that they thousand can turn into something. Well, we know. Even if they don't, we know it. So we introduced them to this very simple idea of cryptocurrency. And y'all, we just broke it down for y'all. It's really that simple. It's just transactions going back and forth. And because of that, we get paid. We get paid because people get paid. Yes, that's literally how it works. But you have to let go of all of these too good to be true. This is a scam. I don't know what you guys are talking about. It's not going to last. This is a
Right.
fad. No, y'all, cut it out, okay? Cut it out.
Whatever you think you become. So if you think about the negative things,
Yep,
only negative things gonna come your way.
yep,
So the more you knock off those negative
yep,
vibes, those
yep.
people that don't really listen to those people that don't know nothing about their
Right.
anything, is really
Can't tell you what a
surrounding
blockchain
yourself.
is.
Yeah, it's really surrounding yourself with the community. Nobody in this world that's successful did it alone. I don't care who you look up. I don't
No,
care who it is.
no,
They have somebody backing them up. They
no.
have somebody that's helping them. So
Even
you
Warren
don't have
Buffett
to
has
do
a
it alone
team.
either.
Come on now. Even
Seriously,
Warren
like,
got a team.
no, that's why I appreciate Leah. I met her 5 years, almost 5 years ago, and we have done so much together and so much more to come. I thank her every day. And sometimes I tell her, like, I'm sorry I'm like driving you crazy, but I really appreciate you because
That's
nobody's
me,
done
even
it
the same.
alone. You
Mm-hmm.
know, might drive each other crazy sometimes or whatever, but you know, that's what it is. We grown as family. That she's more
Yes,
than a sister to me. And
yes,
we've grown so much as people.
right.
And it's
And,
been an incredible journey. So I want to
yep.
thank you again.
Thank you.
Seriously.
Listen, y'all, and it all just come from wanting your own personal growth.
Yep.
She wanted her own personal, I wanted my own personal growth, and we ended up headed, hey, you growing, I'm growing too. Let's grow together.
Right.
That's what we want to offer everybody. That's what the Smart Systems community is about. I grow, you grow, we grow together because we know it takes a team. We're mothers. We have children. We know teamwork
Absolutely.
makes the dream work. So, and even for people just with families, we know you understand as well. So we definitely want to thank y'all for joining us for this Cryptowalk session. We know
Yes.
we was pushing up on an hour. We said it was gonna be short, but I know how we do.
It was great information, though. It was absolutely amazing information that a lot of people really need to pay attention to it
Yes,
and take put it to use.
yeah, for sure.
It
And like
would
you said,
definitely change your life.
and it's just the beginning. If you want more, we do these crypto walks 2 nights a week with David Miner. Like we said, we were feeling IPAs. The beautiful. Wait, you're on this side. The beautiful. IPA decided to step in and work with us and get this information to y'all anyway. Because like we said, y'all see how I popped off and I was like, nope. We ain't taking no, listen, y'all, all bars off. We're going all in. We giving it all to y'all. All you have to do is come get it. We throwing it away. All you have to do is come get it.
That's it.
And we hope that you do come get it. We hope that you do find value in what we share with you, these stories, these real life examples, this knowledge that you may or may not have heard. We hope that you find value. And if you do find value, you see what it say right there. Like, share, subscribe.
That's right.
Okay. Like, share, subscribe. Send this video to somebody who asks you about crypto and you're like, well, this is matter of fact, I'm gonna let Leah and Fee tell you, okay? Leah
Right.
and Fee, because they did it so well. And let us help you. Like we said, it takes a team. So we want to thank y'all for tuning in, for showing love. Y'all go ahead and throw them crypto walks down there to let us know that you enjoyed this video. You can't wait for the next session. And we have so much more to bring to y'all. So, IPA, any closing?
Yes, just want to remind everybody, do not forget tomorrow, the same time, 7 p.m. Eastern Time, is my session with Simple Forex course. We're going to go into the next session where we left off last week, and I'm super excited to see you guys tomorrow, the same time.
Yes. So we'll see you all tomorrow. Yes. For pips and profits.
Yes.
Until then, you already know it is about working smarter, not
Not
harder.
harder.
So until next
Bye,
time.
y'all.
Good night.